Roam Research or ClickUp, two giants in the world of productivity tools, but which one really delivers? On the left, Roam Research, networked note-taking for deep thinkers. On the right, ClickUp, your all-in-one productivity and project hub. Let's skip the buzzwords and compare what really matters. Each category gets points, so you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result in 2025 might just surprise you. Okay, here's the rundown. We're going to bounce through a bunch of categories. Think core philosophy, linking and graph views, project management, all that jazz. And yes, there's stuff like collaboration, mobile support, AI magic, pricing, and what everybody else is actually saying. Picture a mind map branching out with all those, so you know exactly what's coming up. Let's kick things off with core philosophy. Roam Research is all about connecting your thoughts. Like, you jot something down and boom, it can link to any other idea. It's honestly the playground for deep thinkers, or people building these crazy interconnected wikis. But hey, it can feel a little chaotic if you're used to structure. Now, ClickUp, it's the all-in-one hero. You get tasks, docs, projects, everything in one dashboard, and much more order. But yeah, it's definitely less about building a networked note system, more about productivity muscle. If you love connecting ideas, Roam feels special here. All right, now linking and graph view. Roam totally nails it. Bidirectional links let you stitch up every thought with another, and that graph view, kind of mesmerizing when you see all your ideas as this web. Only catch, it works best if you actually remember to link stuff. On the ClickUp side, you can link docs and tasks, and sure, they're templates for relationships, but heads up, there's no real graph view. So if you're hoping for network mapping, Roam's the standout. Now, task and project management, this is where things flip. Roam does the basic to-dos and list outlines, which is honestly fine if you just want a simple checklist in your notes, but it's not for launching big projects. Let's be real. ClickUp shines here. You get everything from board views to calendars, automations, reminders, dependencies, the works. You could probably run a startup on it. Of course, with all those features, there's a bit of overwhelm land. But for project management, ClickUp wins this by a mile. Did you know Roam's whole daily notes format basically kicked off a ton of copycat note apps? And ClickUp's massive hub? It's aiming to stamp out having a zillion tools everywhere. Love or hate that, that's where a lot of this innovation sprouted. Moving on, let's talk collaboration and sharing. Roam gives you basic multi-user sharing if you pay for it, but real-time teamwork stuff? Not really. If it's just you, maybe that's fine. But if you're in a crew, ClickUp steps up the game in a big way. Tons of real-time document edits. You can assign tasks, tag your teammates, run workflows, the whole 9 yards. Maybe overkill for solo use, but honestly, it's awesome if you have a team. ClickUp absolutely sweeps this category. Next scene, mobile and platform support. Roam does have web, iOS, Android, still kind of beta, and you do get offline access, so decent. Just, I'd say mobile feels a little clunky and not as smooth as you might want. ClickUp, though, they crush it here. There's mobile, desktop, web, all the platforms. Sometimes maybe too many options, you know, but still, for how well it works across devices, ClickUp wins this round. Let's get maybe a little nerdy. AI and automation. In Roam, you'll run into some basic search, and well, that's kind of it. No real automation or AI bells and whistles, but ClickUp. Oh, and here's something cool. They have their very own ClickUp Brain. It dishes up AI insights, summarizes docs, basically helps you work faster. Workflow automations, content suggestions, lots of smart features. You've got to pay more for some, but man, it's slick if you're into that stuff. ClickUp definitely takes this one. All right, money talk. Roam's pricing is straightforward, $15 per month and done, plus discounts if you're a student. But no free plan, which hurts, honestly, just a trial. It's kind of pricey if you're just dabbling. Now, ClickUp? Not only do you get a free tier, which is actually usable, upgrades are affordable and pay per user. There's a few features that sneak behind paywalls, but still way more accessible for most people. So for price and value, ClickUp rolls past Roam here. Last up, User ratings. Roam gets a lot of love for fans of networked notes, and even inspired this whole second brain movement. It's got strong ratings, but it's niche, and some folks straight up bounce off the learning curve. ClickUp, though, shows up everywhere with high marks. G2, Capterra, all those spots. Like 4.7 out of 5 vibes. People rave about how much they can get done, even if setting it up takes a bit of time. ClickUp edges it with broader appeal and versatility. Visualizing this, you'd see Roam spike in the graph and linking stuff, but then ClickUp would just sweep task management, collaboration, platform support, automation, and value. If you're a visual person, the radar chart would basically look like ClickUp gobbling up most of the categories. So what's the verdict? If you're building a personal mind palace of ideas, go with Roam, absolutely. But for anything team-based, projects, even automating stuff, ClickUp is the winner. There's just so much packed in, especially in 2025. It's the powerhouse here. All right, now it's your turn. Which style fits your brain? Try the one that matches your workflow. Think deep with Roam, or organize everything with ClickUp. Dive in and let me know what you pick.